What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So I've made some videos in the past where I've talked about the best items that gives you a super high profit when it comes to crafting, because there's a lot of you guys who want to dabble into a crafting transmog, as it takes some time to set up, but once you've set it up, you're just printing gold endlessly. So some of the richest people that I know in the game are doing transmog crafting, and in most cases they're farming or crafting transmog on multiple realms even. So it requires some gold in some cases to set up and some time invested, but once you have it set up, it's a lot of nice gold. So I want to mention some items in today's video that I really think that you guys should get ASAP. Before we dive into the videos, and talk about what you should craft and how to get it, I do want to mention that this and everything else is included in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, then make sure you use the code Shadowlands and you will get it for 50% off. So it contains all of the crafting stuff, but also every single gold farm that I do in order to achieve gold cap many times over. So make sure to check it out down below in the description. And in today's video, we want to focus on the dark iron stuff. Like, dark iron is absolutely insane. It has a bunch of armor pieces that sells really nicely. Like usually the profit on these items is really damn good because there's not that many people crafting them, because you actually have to go into BRD and actively do something. You can't just buy the plants of the auction house. And that's normally the items where you make the most gold on. Like these leggings, for instance, if I were to buy the mats, it would cost me like 2,800 gold, and they're currently 20,000 gold on the auction house. That's 17,000 gold profit, and that's just on the legs, and you have a full complete dark iron set. And on top of that, you also have weapons like Black Fury, 8,000 gold to craft it, 24,000 gold profit, and the list goes on with the sulfur and hammer, which is like 28,000 gold. Sometimes it's as high as 60,000 gold profit. So we're going to focus on the crafting part of it, how to craft it. There's another story by itself with the dark iron bar. In order to be able to craft or melt the dark iron bar, you need to take some materials into BRD, 20 gold bars, 10 true silver bars, and 2 star rubies. And then you just gotta hand those into one of the NPCs at the boss in BRD at the 7. But I'm going to link the list of those materials in order to be able to melt dark iron bar down below. But the profits that I just mentioned right now is simply buying the finished dark iron bar on the auction house and then crafting it into a transmog item. So you don't need to be able to melt the dark iron bars, even though I personally do that because you save a lot of gold on it. And you can even buy dark iron ore and melt it into bars and make a profit just on that. And sometimes you will find that there's not that many or that much supply of the dark iron bars in the auction house. And if there is some up, they're going to be very expensive. It all depends on the realm. So having the option to melt them yourself is pretty damn good. But all you got to do in order to get all of these these plants and patterns, like there's not only blacksmithing, but there's also like tailoring and leatherworking and alchemist and so on. But all you got to do is spend like a couple hundred gold on materials to gain reputation, because you need reputation in order to buy these from Loktos Dark Bargainer, right? So he's located at this place right here in BRD. You don't have to kill any mobs in order to reach here. You can just skip absolutely everything and get to this guy, but you won't be able to buy anything off him before you get reputation with him. So you need to bring 21 of the core. You can either bring lava core, 21 of those, or 21 fiery core, or just like a combination of like you can buy 10 lava core and 11 fiery core. Just buy whatever is the cheapest on the auction house, and you will be able to get from neutral to exalted with that. And if you're human and you have reputation increase, you don't need as many as 21. But it's super, super cheap in order to get exalted. So once you've handed those in, you make sure you bring those to the dungeon. You can just talk to the dude, buy all of the plants. Right now, I can't see the sulfur and hammer because I bought it like years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, you can only buy it one time per tune. So if you already bought it previously and you change professions, you won't be able to get it from the vendor. However, there's a lot of people bringing older alts in, getting exalted with the faction, and then just buying the plan and putting it up on the auction house. So you can still put it, like, buy it from the auction house and learn it. But you have to get the sulfur and hammer. That's the item that I've made the most gold of when it comes to all of the dark iron stuff. So that's pretty much the tip of today. Buy lava cores or fiery core, head into BRD, talk to Albatroz, get to exalted with like each of your professions, and buy all the plants and patterns from Albatroz. And it's as simple as that. Go in the auction house, buy the materials for all the crafts, and make sure you have one of each item minimum up on the auction house at any given time. It can be very frustrating to craft these items because you can't just craft them at like a regular anvil. You need to go to the dungeon BRD in order to craft these items. So what I normally do is that I get enough materials to craft like 3, maybe even 4 of each of the dark iron items. Because when I'm finally in dark, like in BRD, I don't want to craft just one, and the next day I sell like a couple of items and I have to go all the way back. So I usually craft a couple of them so I don't have to go back every single day, because they definitely sell fast. Sometimes there's going to be a down period where it's going to take some time to sell them. It's not going to go as fast, but usually it's really fast. I don't think you can jump out this window, so you have to go all the way around. I can show you guys how to get it really fast for crafting him. But definitely keep that in mind if there's going to be any questions on this video on where exactly you craft him or where the anvil is. So basically, whenever you enter the dungeon, you're going to have the digging machine thingy, the mole machine, this one, right here. And it's going to take you directly to the anvil where you can craft these items. So just click on this one, just past the Grim Gustler. And once you have arrived, you can just jump down. And this is the black anvil where you have to craft the dark iron pieces. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So let me know if you enjoy these videos, because there's a shit ton of patterns and plans that not a lot of people are thinking about. That's extremely good. And I'm going to feature those in videos as well if you guys are enjoying this crafting content. But let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And of course, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. Grab it if you want to get a head start on crafting and gold farming in general. But that's it for now. So I will see you all in tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.